done connecting the audio, then they'll be able to hear us. Let me get these things out of my way on my screen. And
Niall, I'm going to welcome Deborah Plant. She's new and she's here.
Deborah Plant, you can see her. Fantastic. Where she live? Let know what state.
North Carolina.
North
Linda,
Carolina's
can you hear
here.
me?
There she is.
Linda, I'm from Texas.
Texas, I'm sorry.
That's okay. A little further west.
I'm sorry, Debbie.
Sorry, I'm not very good at this. So, hello, everyone. I will be muted most of the time.
So you say you're not very good at this, but you did very good. I'm from
She's
Texas.
amazing. She's amazing. She's the one I told you she could be my sister.
Oh, there it is. Okay, good to meet you.
Thank you.
Yep. She's told me all about you already. Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know if that was good or not, but we'll go with it.
It was definitely good.
Well,
like she said, you could be her sister. That's a good thing, not a bad thing.
Well, that's good.
So welcome. Texas is in the house. Texas and Pennsylvania are here. Who else is brand new? If it's your first Tuesday night or you had to get a chance the last week or two to say hello, click on a little microphone in the lower left-hand corner or hold down the space bar or hit the space bar on your keyboard. Say hello. Don't forget to say what state you're calling in from. Make sure it's the right state, right, Deb? And welcome to the call.
Right.
All right. We don't have any more new people in here, or
yes, you do.
There we go. How you doing?
Hi, I'm
What's
Keith.
your name? Where are you calling in from?
Keith Nelson from Kentucky.
Nelson from Kentucky.
Keith Nelson.
Keith Nelson. Okay, I'm just going to put Keith. How's that? Change your name from iPad to Keith.
Thank you.
Anytime you see iPad, iPhone, or Galaxy, or anything on there instead of your name, look for the three dots in the top right-hand corner, and you can click on that and change your name, put your name there.
Okie dokie.
But, Keith, welcome to the call. I'm glad you made it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right, anybody else? What was that, 4 people? I know every week we have somewhere between 10 and 30. However, today, looks like everybody's coming in late, and that could be a Zoom issue. We have that problem every now and then. But welcome to everybody, all the 4 new people, anybody else that's too shy. Welcome to the RRR247 DTC and RAM, direct to consumer and residual affiliate marketing group. And this is our big conference call, our announcement call, our office meeting. We meet with our co-founders, we meet with all different members of the leadership. There's always something great happening on Tuesday night. You get to meet some fantastic people. You get to hear some great stories. And anytime Rory and Tanya are going to add something to the system to help you make more money, it's always going to be added on a Tuesday night, never any other night of the week. So Keith and the other folks that got a chance, Deborah and everybody else that got a chance to unmute and say hello, write this down somewhere, put a Post-it note on the side of your laptop, whatever you have. Never miss a Tuesday night. It's always going to be something good. But we do love meeting all the brand new people too, welcoming you to the team, and whoever got you here. Would love to know that you made it on. So if you're new and you haven't had a chance yet, and we're going to get started here in a couple of minutes, click on the microphone in the lower left-hand corner or hold down the space bar on your keyboard, say hello, and don't forget to say what state you're calling in from, and welcome to the call.
Hello, my name is Rachel Hart. I'm from Minnesota.
Rachel from Minnesota. Fantastic. Glad you made it. Welcome.
Thank you.
You said Minnesota, made Stacy smile. How do you say that, Stace? We're glad you're here, don't you know? Is that it?
Oh, sure, you betcha.
There you go. We're glad you're here. We're glad you made it. Fantastic. If you can't tell, that's where she's from.
Thank you.
All right. Anybody else? If you're brand new, click on the little microphone or hit the space bar on your keyboard, say hello. Don't forget to say what state you're calling in from, and welcome. All right, what do we got? 3 more minutes left. 3 more minutes. Still got people coming in. I'll help hit that button. I did it, Brielle. Sorry, it's a habit. but I always wait till it's admit all. There's more than one, so I never accidentally mute anybody. I learned that lesson a long time ago. All right, welcome all the new people. Rachel, Deborah, Keith, and the early ones. I'm sorry I forgot the names already, but we're glad you're here. Welcome to, and this will be the last call for this one. Welcome to the RRR247 Direct to Consumer and Residual Affiliate Marketing Conference Call. Excuse me, our office call, our office meeting, the night of all of our announcements.
I have Judy Armstrong from Arkansas in the chat.
Welcome, Judy. Glad you made it. Arkansas. I don't think we have a whole lot of people in Arkansas. Congrats. And welcome to the call. So this is our big announcement tonight, right? You're going to meet a lot of great people. You're going to hear a lot of great stories. You're going to hear a lot of great things being shared. Our co-founders come on here and they share some kind of wisdom, some kind of business knowledge, or if they're going to add a tool, a product, a service, or a tool to the system to help you make more money, they'll always do that on a Tuesday night. Never any other night of the week, Tuesday night. That's why it's the most important night of the week. The second most important night would be Saturday morning, when they're going to train in depth on what they announced or launched on Tuesday night. So Tuesday and then Saturday, those are must-attend meetings. Get them on your calendar if you're brand new. Never miss either one of them. But we also love meeting all the new people, and we're almost at the top of the hour, so we're almost out of time. If you're brand new, click on the little microphone in the lower left-hand corner or hold down the space bar on your keyboard, say hello. Don't forget to say what state you're calling in from, and welcome to the call.
We have a Connie from Hawaii on YouTube.
Fantastic. Welcome, Connie from Hawaii. Thank you, Andy, for monitoring YouTube. All right. And I think that's well over 10. I've actually lost count, but every week there's somewhere between 10 and 20 people joining the team. That's a great thing to see. But that's only happening, you guys, because we're doing everything the right way. We got everything needed and we're doing it right way, and we're getting everything out to everybody in the right way. And we got a leadership team here that really cares about everybody, Deborah. Every piece of the leadership team that you're going to meet here, Deborah, Keith, Rachel, all the new people, we're all one big team helping everybody succeed. We're here to protect the house, so this business is here for a long time for you. And by doing that, we make sure you have all the training and support and everything that you need to build and grow and hit your goals. But we also love meeting all the new people on Tuesday nights as well. So I'm going to hit a couple buttons here. There's some of those things you were looking for, Brielle. You got that right?
I did, yeah.
Yep. I'm going to hit a couple buttons here so that we can get going. That one, and then this big one, although the codes can still go. All right. So again, welcome everybody to the RRR247 Direct to Consumer and Residual Affiliate Marketing Conference Call, Office Meeting, Big Call. My name is Niall Eddy. I live in Central Florida. I've been up in North Florida. I've been in South Florida, and I found a little funny hole right here in Central Florida that I kind of like. And I'm always going to stay close to that Orlando airport and all of these lakes that surround me, Sheila, so I can fish every single one of them before I ever retire and leave the state of Florida. I've been in this industry, guys, for almost 35 years now, 34 plus years. And I've worked with the Rickers for 30 of those 34 years in some way, shape, or form. It's been a blessing to meet them, and it's been an incredible journey working with them over the years. We've done incredible things. I met Rory first because I was a very young entrepreneur. I said 34 years, right? So I was very, very, very young when I got started, Stacy. And I needed a voicemail to handle all the volume that I was going to throw at it. And everybody told me to go talk to Rory Rickard. And he was working for a telecom company out west, where this young guy with his little techie brain did incredible things at the phone company. He gave us the voicemails we needed and all the volume we could throw at it, but he also built a system inside of it where we could, as we built networks of people around the country, and I'm talking 20, 25, 30, 35,000 people in my team, I could put a message on that system and shoot it out to everybody at the same time. And I can already see the faces. That doesn't seem very big with all the technology that we have today. But this was in 1990. We didn't have the internet. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't even have pagers back then. Email wasn't a thing, right? We had none of that. We were able to communicate like that through the phone company because of this young techie right out of high school that had a love for mass communication. So that's how Roy and I met. And, he made the mistake that day to go, hey, if you ever need any help, here's my personal phone number. Call me. I wasn't a techie back then. So I probably called him every other day going, how does this work? How did that work? What's this button do? How do I get to do this? But over that time, he was happy to take my call every single time I called. But over that little bit of time, we started building a friendship right over the telephone because of that voicemail system. And I finally got to meet him when I went down to Miami. He was attending an event there. And I got to shake his hand and look in his eyes for the very first time, this person that I built a relationship with over the phone, right? And that was the day I knew that this guy was for real. This is one of those good people, one of the good guys that really is looking for ways to help other people. That kind of guy, Deborah, that looks in your eyes the entire time you're talking to him and never looks away because he really wants to hear every word coming out of your mouth and understand what you're saying because he's looking for a way. How can he help you? How can he make your life better? What can he bring to your life that's going to make your life easier for you and better for you? That's the kind of guy he was. So I knew I wanted to be a part, have him a part of my life or me be a part of his life in some way, shape, or form. I had no idea what we were going to accomplish and all the great things that were going to happen over the years, but I just knew that I wanted to know that person, right? Then the internet came out. Roy left the phone company, got online. He found his niche. This is him. That's technology now, right? Remember when he first told me to go get a computer? I told him, you're out of your mind. I don't know nothing about computers. I don't even want one. And I'm not going to go get one. Forget about it. And he laughed. And he said, he goes, you've done really good in this country, but what if you could do that same thing in all the other countries? And that's when the light bulb went off for me. So I went out and bought a computer. I blew up the first one. I broke the second one. Finally got learned how to use the thing on the third one. And then things became incredible after that. So Rory, when he jumped online, he became the #1 lead generation company on the planet. That's what he knows how to do best. Nobody knows how to do what this guy knew how to do. And there's a lot of people that were trying, but they couldn't do what he knew how to do. And guess what? He still holds that title today. The only difference is he doesn't sell his leads to the public like he used to. He doesn't sell them at all. He keeps them in-house and he invests in you by giving them to you. If you're brand new, you've been in this industry a little bit or a lot, then leads are probably one of the most important things we need to build our business, right? You never, ever, ever will pay for those here because of what Roy and Tandy have built over time. What's the other thing he learned how to do very well? Build a website. We're all online now. All of us young entrepreneurs that don't even know what the possibilities are yet. We just knew it was exciting. But what did we need? We needed a website that we could drive traffic to, where people can read the information on the page and fill out a form at the end saying, hey, yes, I'm interested. Please call me. There were other people out there building websites. One of them was getting like 1 in 50 people coming to the site would fill out the form. And that was pretty good for the industry standards that were out there at the time. The really good ones were getting like 1 in 25. Those are the great ones, right? And they were very expensive. Well, Roy decided he was going to try his hand at building a website. The very first one he built, he got 1 in 10. Nobody understands the internet technology and how it all works and how to produce leads like this guy knows how to do. But that 1 in 10, even though we thought it was unbelievable, it wasn't good enough for him. He tweaked it, added stuff, put more technology behind it, and got 1 in 5. Unheard of. Probably made every other lead generation company in the industry upset a little bit. It had to be, because nobody understood how to do what this guy knew how to do. So he became the #1 lead generation company, and then he started building websites, and obviously he's really, really good at that. The first one looked like a flyer on the internet. It was a one-page thing that was typed up with a little menu on the side. It looked like a Google document posted on the internet, right? And then we said the pages behind the pages and the pages inside the pages. And it just kept evolving and getting better and better until it grew into what you guys are looking at today. Lots of pages and lots of offers inside each page, inside each category that are all relevant products and services and things that we get to take to the world and have a positive impact on other people's lives while we're building ourselves a business and having a positive impact on our own lives and our own family, right? This industry changed the course of my life. I was a carpenter that hurt his back, went back to school to be an aviation mechanic and get my associate's degree in avionics. But it was while I was at school, I was introduced to this. I did graduate. I accomplished all those goals. I went to work at the airport, but I was only there for 8 months. And all I could think about while I was at work was how much more fun I was having with my home-based business and the kind of money we were already making. And that's not good when you're working on somebody's aircraft to be thinking about something else at home, especially when you're done working on it and you watch it go 6,000 feet in the air, and the whole time you're wondering, did I remember to tighten that? Yeah. So after about 8 months at the airport, I thought, I love this business. I love this industry. I quit my job and I've been home ever since. And that's when things really took off. When I say it changed the direction of my life, it opened up doors I didn't know existed, right? It helped me meet people I never would have met before. And I was talking to people in all these different countries. I remember calling Rory up a couple of years into it saying, do you realize I'm getting checks out of 18 different countries now? I've never been to that country and I don't speak their language. I think I understand the power of this internet finally. And we've done great things. So it provided us a great life. And, when Rory sat down one day and said, thank you, Lord, for all the blessings that you have bestowed upon me and blessed in my life, but I don't feel like I'm helping enough other people. And he went to his partner, our co-founder here, Miss Tanya Rickard, and said, I need to build a system to teach other people how to do what we know how to do so well, and put together a training site with that system to take them step by step through it, so they can go and learn and go and make sure they do everything the right way, and take that to the rest of the world, help as many families as we can. And that's where we're at today. So if you guys are looking for a place that you can build an incredible business, whether you're just looking to supplement your income in the beginning, like I was, or you're looking for a new career, like a lot of us made that decision one day, everything that you need is in place and it's right here. All you've got to do is do something else that I did. I made a decision. This was my career. This is my life. This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And I became a student of the industry and a student of the system. And I outworked everybody else by putting in more hours and more time and doing. If somebody said do 20 of these, I did 40. If somebody said do 20 of that, I did 40. Right? I always did more than what they recommended I do, because for me, it was easier to go faster than it was to go slow. That helped me get away from the airport in 8 months, and I've been home ever since. But after I told you I met Rory first down in Miami, a couple of years after meeting him, I flew out to Utah and I got to meet his wonderful wife, our co-founder, his partner, Miss Tanya Rickard. So let me tell you something about this lady. I walked in the door and I met a young lady. Also, I think they're both 10 or 15 years younger than me. But I walked in the door and I met this young lady raising 7 kids. 6 of them played football. I don't even have to tell any mom here how busy that is, right? She's raising 7 kids, running several other businesses that she's had for many years, and helping Rory put this together, help train everybody, organize it, keep everything on time. I've never met a more organized person in my entire life. When you have 7 kids, 6 playing football, and you're the partner to Rory Rickard, you better be an organized human being. And that's who she was. That's why I knew when I seen those two together for the first time how they complement each other, right? And I knew that they were going to be legends in this industry, and that's exactly what's happened today. So I've worked side by side and closely with both of them. I've traveled the world with both of them. I've vacationed with both of them. I've spent holidays with both of them. We've gone to our kids' birthday parties together. Why? Because we're family. And believe it or not, everybody here is family. But the longer you're here, the closer you get to the core of that family. And the core of that family is Rory and Tanya Rickard. So I call her my sister, although she's 15 years younger than me, and she's one of my mentors. She's my go-to every now and then when, I remember one day I said, Tanya, I wish I could just have a couple more hours in a day. How do I make the day longer? It was longer and I had 28 hours in the day. I could help more people. And she said, well, let's take a look at your schedule. I had no idea. She took it, ripped it apart, put it back together. Somehow I had a couple more hours in a day that I could work and help more people. That's the kind of person she is. But both of them have a love and passion, not just for the system, but to help other people, to take this out to the entire world, touch as many families as they can, and give that family a hand up. So without any further delay, sorry, almost got unfocused there. I want you guys to know who you're getting in business with and the kind of people they are. And that's why I tell that story. Here is our co-founder and my sister, um, by universal law, Miss Tanya Rickard. And she's got some incredible stuff to share with you tonight. This is a big night. Microphone's yours.
Thank you, Niall. Welcome, you guys. Welcome to this amazing family that we have here and this amazing opportunity that we have here. And today's a great day to be here. So welcome to everybody. We're doing something a little bit different today than we have done in the past, but I want to just say welcome to all the new people here. This is an amazing opportunity, and it is the amazing opportunity that you've been looking for, as long as you're willing to do the work and follow the program. And if that is where you want to be, then this can work for you for sure, 100%. So yeah, without further delay, though, I think my husband he's actually working somewhere else. Is he here? So I don't know if he was able to join or not. But let's see, Rory, are you here? Yes, Rory, can you come on for a minute?
I'm here.
Okay, great. There he is. We're
Yeah.
in separate places today because he's dealing with the lead side of our business, which is what's such an opportunity for you guys. If you don't know, it's such a gift. If in the past, and this is one of the reasons why Rory kind of gets into it a little bit, and he talks about the reason he started all this was because he wanted to help those who didn't have money to invest in themselves into a business and to help teach them how to do it. And so we do that for you, and it is a gift. And so it's something that we want to do to help you succeed. So Rory, should we do the announcements first, or let everyone say hello? What should we do first?
Well, I think we definitely let everybody say hello. You guys, this is a big day, and you guys are gonna about realize why. But it's such a big day that I rearranged my entire night of meetings so I could be on here to be with you guys, which you guys know I love. I'm here at this affiliate summit, and I got to tell you, I've had some amazing freaking meetings. Okay, and I'll be off to another one right after this. So we're still not going to do the. We're still going to do the millionaire course next Tuesday. But when Tanya reminded me of what was happening today, I was like, oh, I got to be on that. So I'm here when I wasn't going to be because I got the meetings here. We do this every year, and you guys, there's some unbelievable stuff going on, and I almost want to tell you guys all about it because it's been a great day. But you guys just have to wait till another Tuesday.
Let's focus.
Okay.
Let's focus on this call. Let's get it in.
Let's everybody say hi first, babe, and then we'll do the announcements.
So let me just introduce everything so you guys know what's going on. So you guys, even though Rory and I started this, we would not be here without our leadership team and everyone that's here to support and work and help us behind the scenes. And we have such a great group of people that do so much for us. And I'm going to get emotional, but I truly appreciate everything that you do to help us grow and continue to help others, because we definitely couldn't do it without you guys. So with that being said, there is as you work and grow here, there's like a stage, I guess, or a path to leadership here. And the first thing would be you become a student, then you become an instructor in training, then an instructor, and then once you get the hang of it, you become a CSI, certified system instructor, then a GSI, which is a global system instructor, and then a PSI, which is a platinum system instructor, and then we have MSI, which is master system instructor. So once you up to that level, you know what's going on. You've got a hang of it. You've got a good team growing underneath you, and you're working towards a massive growth here with your team. So I wanted to share that so that as we start to share, you guys can understand why. But today I'm doing something that I don't know that we've ever done this before, but we're going to let our MSIs and their leadership just say a quick hello so that you guys can see the faces of all the people that help support us and work behind the scenes. So, and then Rory and I have some announcements to make. So I think, should we go in alphabetical order? I always do. Yeah. Okay.
Well, we're doing the announcements later. You're doing the announcements last, though, right?
Is that what you want?
Yes.
Okay. So then should we go in alphabetical order of teams?
Yes.
Okay. So that would be Mr. Andy Perryman. Andy?
Hey, thank you, Tanya, for this opportunity. I've been in the ministry about 63 years. And the one thing that impresses me most about this family is we have so many Christian leaders. Rory and Tanya are both very devout Christians, and as our leaders, they make all their decisions based on, first of all, what God tells them to do first. And I think that is something that we all should be really, really proud of to be a part of. But we are a family, and being able to share with one another and getting to know one another over the years. I've been here 7 years now in this business, and I absolutely love the family, but we all have a team, and we can't operate as an individual. We got to have a team that help us become successful. I have a GSI, and between she and I, we cover the entire United States because I'm in Georgia and she's in California. So Darlena Stevens is my GSI. Just say, hey, Darlena. She's trying to say, hey.
She's co-hosted, so hopefully.
She unmuted, but I can't hear you, Darlena. Well, she's driving around in her Corvette, not her, for some reason her sound's not working properly, but she is an awesome GSI. It really helps me a lot on my team. And you're going to hear about some other leaders that really are helping the teams grow. Thank you for all you do, Darlena, and thank you, Roy and Tanya, for all you do for us.
Thank you, Andy. I can second that. Darlene's an amazing lady. I got to meet her. She made it to one of our leadership events, and I got to meet her, and she's just a sweetheart. So we're really blessed to have her, as well as Andy. Andy's just an amazing person, and I'm just really blessed to get to know him. And he really uplifts and edifies my life, and I'm really grateful for him. So next after him would be Mrs. Ashley Ivory. Ashley, if you want to come on and say hello for a minute.
Hey guys, hello. So I have a couple of GSIs that I want to shout out to and a couple CSIs. So first one is Renee Chat. Renee Chat is a GSI here with us, guys, and when I tell you she is wonderful, she's amazing. Her study halls are absolutely, people learn so much from her. Renee, if you can just come on and unmute for 1 second and just say hi to everyone.
Hello.
There she is. Thank you, Renee. And then I also have another CSI that I would like to bring on. Kim Moore, just come on and say hello. Kim Moore also helps out in our study halls as well with her knowledge and support being here for so long. Kim's been here before I have, so Kim's been amazing. Kim, if you can just come on and say hi to everyone.
Thank you, Ashley.
You're so welcome. We appreciate you. And then I want to give a shout out to a couple of newer students that have made CSI, and they have done so only within a couple of months of being here, and that's Laura Arms, Brenda Mahan, Robert Armstrong, Susan Thompson, and we have Tammy Smallwood, which is also under Kim, and I believe Tim Taylor. So congratulations to you guys for building and, you know, doing what you need to do and following the system, because it is a system, not a suggestion. I love you guys and thank you guys for being part of the team. Really appreciate everything you guys do.
No. Thank you, Ashley, for being a part. She's been with us a long. You've been with us a long time. How long have you been here?
Since 2018.
2018.
July will be 7 years.
Yeah, she has worked very closely with another MSI, Shane, but also with Rory and I directly. And she just she's a go-getter. She gets things done. And doesn't matter if it's hard work, she just shows up and does it. And I also want to say a very quick thank you for all the times you've stepped in to help Rory with trainings and different things when he hasn't been able to make it. And I really
absolutely, anytime. You know, Rory knows I got his back.
Thanks, Ashley.
You're welcome.
Dave, this is really hard because I could talk for an hour on every single person that you're bringing up. I'm being quiet because I know we got to get through it, but oh my gosh, this is fun. Go ahead. I'm gonna mute because I just want to jump in. Like,
Okay, I'm just waiting because I think. Okay, so we're gonna skip one and come back to her for right now, but we're gonna go to the next one, which is Christina Barbeau. She has been here for quite a while as well, and actually she signed up under Ashley originally as well, but she is her own MSI and has her own team. So Christina, if you want to come on and introduce anybody that you'd like to say hello to.
Yeah, can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Okay, so well, I got a pretty great team, and yes, Ashley was my original instructor, so I consider her still my mentor. We've become best friends. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 people that I really count on, and I could not have done it without them. Greg Pope, he was one of my first people. He's been here for a long time. I think he's a PSI. I can't remember. You know that some timers kicks in. But he does a lot. He's building his own team. He helps on the BRT calls. I can count on him a lot. He's kind of my tech person. So if I don't know something, I can always go to him.
Well,
So
Greg, Greg, say hi.
Greg, where are you?
Hi,
Buddy?
thank you for the kudos. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
We love you, Chrissy.
Oh, love you too so much. Love you more than you know. And then Brenda Crowell, she's also, I believe, a PSI. She's always stepping in and helping. She's a great asset to our team as well. Brenda, are you here?
Yes, I'm here. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my love, our Brenda, she helps out too. Great asset. And then
We love you too, Chrissy.
I love my team. Then Monique Smith. For those of you that don't know, she is also my daughter. She watched me for 2 years and told me it was a scam and Mom, you're not going to do this. Well, then she joined me. She said, don't you dare make me an instructor. I will never be an instructor. Well, now she's a GSI and she's on her way up. So she runs her own story time. Hi. There she is, my daughter Monique. I count on her too. And then I have 2 CSIs, Cheryl Holt. I really appreciate Cheryl. She just helps anybody and everybody. Doesn't matter. And she, believe it or not, is almost 90. But she's just, none of us can do this without her. She is great. Cheryl Holt, are you on? Is she co-hosted?
Now let me see if I can ask her to. I don't see her. Are you here, Cheryl?
I thought I saw her come on, but she's great. I mean,
oh, there she is. Let me see. Oops, wrong one. There you are. Sorry, Cheryl.
Cheryl, she'll help anybody and everybody, even if it's not on our personal team. She's just willing to help everyone. She's that great of a person. And then I have Janelle St. Martin. She's also a CSI, and she helps anybody that is deaf. So if you're deaf, she helps all of our deaf students. Doesn't matter what team. So she's wonderful as well. Sweet, wonderful lady. And she, I don't know if she came on tonight or not.
She's here.
I'm here. Yay! So I've got a lot of great people, and again, as MSIs could not do it if it was not for our team, our family team. So I appreciate each and every one of them. So thank you, and thank you to Rory and Tanya. Love you.
Thank you, Christine. Chrissy, you guys, Chrissy's just amazing. She's just a sweetheart and she'll help anybody. And so we're just, she really helps and she loves to show up for people and help them build and grow. So we're really grateful to have her be a part of our team as well here. And then let's go on to Miss Dina Eddy. Miss Dina Eddy is one of our newer MSIs, but she is a go-getter and she's been the top sales here for the last 2 years, I think. Am I wrong? Is it 3? I don't know, but at least 2. She's in the top in sales. She's one of the top in sales, and she is just such a hard worker. And you guys get to see her a lot if you show up for your Saturday training. She gets to teach you guys behind the scenes on how to do the art of the BRT and get your view marketing done. And she's just an amazing support. So Dina, are you here?
I am. Thank you, Tanya. I appreciate it. And thank you to you and Rory both for everything that you do for all of us. But I would like to give a shout out to my small and mighty team. Rhonda Blankenship is my first CSI. Rhonda, are you here? Can you unmute?
This is her. There's no last name, so
Yes, I'm here.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
Well, I'm having a good time. That's all I know. I think this is a great program. I am so inspired. Just also to mention, like Andy said, that this is a lot of Christian people. Roy and Tanya following the Lord is really one of the things that has kept me in this. And that's most important to me. Yeah.
Good, thank you. And Rhonda she's one of my team members that helps to do the BRT calls on a certain time slot, along with Lisa Wagner. Lisa's not on the call tonight, but the two of them help do the BRT call as well. Also, I have two other students, Brian Beatty. Brian, are you here? Oh, I got him. He might have stepped away, but Brian is he's been a little slow to get going, but he's got it now and he's rocking. And also Debbie Infalele. Are you here, Debbie? Deborah? I don't see her. She may not be on the call.
I see her, Debbie.
Yeah. So thank you so much to everybody. I've just, over the years, I've been in since 2019. And of course, my instructor and my MSI used to be Niall Eddy. But, I've learned from every MSI here over the years, and it's just, I wouldn't trade it for the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Dina. We love you. She's such a great support for us and helps us with a lot of training. And she's always willing to fill in. I saw one of our MSIs has to step away with some sickness, and she's always said, I'm here to help. So she's that way as well. I just really appreciate you.
Thank you.
Let's see. So one of our MSIs is not here, but her amazing PSI is here. So I'm going to ask Angie Bond to come on. And she is a PSI right now. I'd like her to stand in for her team, for her MSI is not here. So Angie, say hello to whoever.
Thank you. Rory and Tanya, I've had the pleasure of meeting several times and spent a lot of time with them. And I could not be more blessed to know them. What they have done for us and for everyone here is just amazing. And I think that everyone would agree with me on that, to be perfectly honest. And this leadership team, I think each one of them has touched my heart in a way that I could never have imagined either. I couldn't do this on my own without them, every single one of them. And I have an amazing team. We are also small but mighty. But I have a couple of people I want to call out, and just Kathy Harold. She's growing like gangbusters. She's selling 2 to 3 PBSs a week. I'm super excited for her. And Ronnie Corder, he is doing well as well. And I love what he does, because he will go out and test new creative tools for us and tell us if, it's worth doing. And then I have Kimberly Niemeyer, who I'm not sure she's here on the Zoom call, but I think she might be on YouTube. She helps me with the training, and she is just invaluable to me, and we have been able to grow, and we're teaching our team everything that we know. So I'm just blessed to be here, and I could not be happier in what I'm doing.
Thank you, Angie. We're
Thanks.
really grateful to have you here as well. And I love watching you grow. And you mentioned your people's name, and I see them every week when I'm doing sales reports and things. So I love that.
Sorry.
So that's great. That's fun to see. So
Yeah.
anyway, thank you so much. And also just a shout out to Paul, as Paul Mendenhall is also one of Deanna's leaders. So wanted to say a shout out to him as well, since she's not here. And then our next MSI, and we're doing an alphabetical order here, but this one's been here, I think, the longest. She's an amazing lady. She truly wants to help everybody. And sometimes she helps them so much that she needs to start thinking about herself a little bit more. But I love her so much. She really is somebody that blesses your life when you know her. So that would be Miss Donna Meyer. Donna, you want to come on and say hello, introduce your team?
Thank you, Tanya. I've been here since 2016. And I just want to say thank you to you and Rory for all the sacrifices that you all make. And I know that some of them have been very hard, and I just want you to know they're much appreciated. I've got a huge team. I'm very blessed that everybody works together to help each other out. I have a PSI, Shannon Hamilton, who works 2 jobs, but anytime I reach out to him for something, he answers back immediately. So I appreciate that. And I've got amazing GSIs. I have Lori, and I think Lori is here. She helps with the training, and she does do a team meeting as well. So we've got 2 team meetings going on each week. Tom DiBartolo.
Lori, say hi really quick, Lori, so we can see your face.
Hi, everybody. There you are.
Thanks, Lori. Go ahead.
And Tom DiBartolo, he takes the other team meeting on Wednesdays. And I'd like to also say Lori does our IIT and V marketing trainings on Thursdays as well. So she and her team keep track of that for me.
That's awesome.
And I couldn't do this without these guys.
Tom, say hello real quick so we can see your face.
Hey, everybody.
He is a wonderful instructor, and he does a lot of incredible trainings as well. Joel Hooper. Where's Joel? He's got to be here tonight.
I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. Hello, everybody. If you don't know me, I'm Joel.
And Don Botcher. He's usually here. I don't know if he's here tonight or not.
There he is.
Say hi, Don.
I don't have my camera on, Donna.
That's okay. Say hi.
Hi.
I appreciate you. And Hortense Small. Hortense does a lot of our BRTs on Mondays. She watches over that. Hortense, are you here?
Yes, I'm right. Hello, everyone.
There you go. And finally, there's Rebecca Spears, and I'm sure, well, she may not be here. She is traveling back from visiting her mother, so she may not be here, but she is in charge. Is she here? Did she make it back?
Can you say hi, Rebecca?
I traveled 7 hours, so I just got
There you are. Yes. So Rebecca also takes over our BRTs with Hortense. She also helps Lori out with the study halls as Hortense does. And she also handles our Spanish group, which is growing like weeds. So I appreciate that. And we've got a handful of CSIs that are also of a big help. Larry Norvell and Diana Colonna, Kathy Bentley, and many, many, many other CSIs as well. So I appreciate all the teamwork, guys, and we appreciate you, Tanya and Rory.
Oh, thank you so much, Donna. We love you. She's truly an amazing lady, you guys. If you get to meet her, she's just an awesome lady. So we're really, really blessed to have her as part of our leadership here. And she's been here for quite a while. And you can see that she's been here a long time because of her group and the growth. And the fact that she shows up for everybody continually, it's just amazing. So next we're going to have I actually think somehow we are related, Jackie, because I was just in this last December, I went to Italy to see where my family was from. And I found out her family's from the same part of Italy. So I think we must be cousins. So
Had the same career paths, man. What can I say?
So this is
No,
Miss Jackie Bellavia. Come say hello, Jackie. Shout out to your team.
Thank you, Tanya and Roy. You know how much I appreciate both of y'all, and I'm not going to get into that because I'll start crying. The only way I know how to be is silly, right? But tonight's not really about me. I have a small team, but I will tell you the folks that I'm going to highlight. These ladies and gentlemen have shown up for many years, and they have put forth the effort. They come to the trainings. They really try. The first one I want to talk about is Sandy Gustro. She is a GSI with us. She is growing. She has retired recently. She has stepped up. She takes on our BRT calls on Tuesday. She does several hours for Stacy and I.
Sandy,
Just
say
love her
hi.
to death. She gets it. So Sandy.
Hey, everybody. Thank you, Jackie.
Uh-huh. And the next
Best
one
place
I
I've
want
e-
to talk about, and we all pick on her a lot. But let me tell you what, this lady is dedicated. She's been around for a long time. There's nothing that she doesn't try to do. She is, I just love her to death. It's Gail Romano. And Gail has also stepped up and runs part of our BRT calls on Tuesday. She was scared to death, but she does it. She's even started training a little bit for us. She works on her PBS wholeheartedly. She is just phenomenal. I can't say enough about her. Gail, are you out there?
I am. Hi, guys. Thank you, Jackie. I'll
You're
get my
welcome,
work done, I
sweetheart.
promise.
I know you will. Keep going down those rabbit holes, sister. But anyway, and there is another lady that she's you don't see her a whole lot. She is on the call. She does still work full time, but when she decided that she wanted to really pull the Band-Aid off and go, she really learned it and she gets it. And that is Cheryl Rowland. She has started selling PBSs. Very proud of Cheryl. She's coming along. And I don't know if she's on tonight because she does have to get up very early to go to the plant, but I watch her. She's all over the lead. She's working them. She's doing it. And that's another one that was scared to death and has finally pulled the Band-Aid off. So I'm really excited to see where she's going to go. I checked the thing, Tanya. I didn't see her on there. Cheryl, if you're out there, please unmute. But I didn't see her. And then the last person I want to give a big old shout out to, this guy has been around for as long as I have been, and he is on every training. He works his PBS. He tries very hard and he continues to learn, and that is James Anthony. He is always around. He doesn't miss a meeting. And so, James, if you're out there, just say hi.
Ask him to unmute.
All right.
Thank you. And Tanya, I'm going to turn it back over to you, sweetheart.
Thanks, Jackie. Much love.
Much love, man.
She helps us out so much on another side too. It's one of our other anchor offers. So we really appreciate all she does to help us there as well. So thank you, Jackie. And then our next MSI, who is not here, but she's been here for quite a while, but she's out. She's had some health issues, so she's not here today. But she has, and probably the next biggest team, I would say, after Donna, and that because she's been here almost as long as Donna. And her name is Kathy Metzler, and she has a couple of her PSIs are here. So I know you have Frances. Frances, are you, and Candace Gunstream? If y'all could, both of you could unmute and kind of introduce your team a little bit.
I want to shout out something really quick and this speak on behalf of Kathleen. You guys, when we built this, we built it so everybody could help each other when life happens. And Donna, you've gone through amazing things in life and your team held up, but Kathleen, your team has done an amazing job as well. So, bringing this up here, but you guys, sometimes the leadership has to be carried too. Life happens to everybody. Anybody can have an issue. And the way we built this to help support each other is a very special thing. And every time something like this happens, when health and other issues take over, we get to help each other maintain business, maintain our incomes. And anyway, so huge thanks to her team for helping carry the load. Go ahead, babe. Sorry.
No, I just want to have Francis come on in and Candace as well, if you guys want to come on and say hello. And
Hello. I've been here since 2017. Got a little slow start, and had some life things happen, but I want to thank you and Tanya and Roy, for what you've done to help me, give me this tool that I can just do the things I need to do and be there for my family. I'd like to highlight Jay Fish, who is doing my Thursday study halls consistently, and she's a great trainer, and she is building her team. Jay, are you here?
I am. Hi, everybody.
Thank
Thank you. It's really fun. We have the best team, and we're all just supporting one another. We have such great communication, and it's partially due to you. So thank you so much for being there and training me, bringing me here. And Tanya and Rory, we couldn't have done it without you either. Thanks a lot.
You. And then I'd like to highlight Barbara. She is my other GSI, and she is on the study halls also, and she's now taking a more active role in helping Jay with the study hall. So Barbara Morgan.
Hello. Couldn't get it unmuted. I'm not very techy, so things don't always work right for me.
Thank you for your efforts on Thursdays and all you
You're
do
welcome.
for us.
I'm glad to help out.
You're welcome. And then one more, I have a CSI, Marty Lindblad, that is also a good person on our Thursday nights, and she is always willing to help. And if you would say hi, Marty, I'd appreciate it.
Thank you for everything you all do for all of us. Really appreciate it and loving this opportunity. Love it.
Thank you. And back to you, Tanya.
thank you, Francis. Don't go too far. Candace Gunstream, she's been here for a while. She actually won a trip with Rory and I and got to meet with us one-on-one. And so I really know her pretty well, and her family, and that she's just such a hard worker, and she strives to continues to be, and she's also a really good lover. So she just loves everybody and wants to help them grow. So Candace, come on and say hello.
So I've been like debating, how am I going to approach this? Because once again, Kathleen isn't here. I'm like a big lover, taker on everybody, anybody, just here to help, not take over anybody's position or anything, but definitely always here to help. And ever since Rory and Tanya allowed for Angie and Chris, I believe, created and shared all of our calendars, I've had a lot of all of your guys' students come to my trainings, to tell you the truth. And so with that said, I absolutely am a lover, and I just am here to help. And so I didn't know if Francis was going to be here, Paulette was going to be here. So I was ready to say all these names of, and then I just found out that Barbara is part of our personal team. Kathleen's, I didn't know that. I have leadership bank with her every week on Monday, and so I was really thrilled about that. But I do have personal, I'm just going to go through it real fast because I know you have a lot more and I could go on forever. I'm just going to say their names, and then we can just they can say hi. So I have Connie McFadden. She has helped me. She runs our ad posting every Wednesday. She's been doing BRT training for the last 3 years since Linda gave it to me, asked us to help take over 3 years ago. And she's there every Monday and every Wednesday with me. Connie McFadden.
Hi, guys.
There she is. She's willing to help me with anything on top of that. Great. I also have Melissa Esterberg. She's here too. And she's on Goya. All three of these people that I'm going to mention are CSIs. And then I have one that is an IIT that, but Melissa, I think she's here, but
I am. Hello.
There she is. She's wonderful. She's on Goya. She's CSI. She's part of our leadership. She is also always, she's a go-getter, and V marketing's like her life. And she just spends a lot of time on that, but she is always here to help and grow. She'll be a GSI just around the fence, I bet you any second. Then Thomas Fitzgerald.
There he is.
I saw him on the second page, so he's here too. I don't think he's ever spoken up. He's a VIP. We're all sort of his peeps, Melissa, Rory, and myself. And he is just a wonderful, wonderful, he's not that it's anything but a guide to our team, which we really liked, just like stepping up and just, and he's wonderful. He has so many talents. And Thomas?
I think it unmuted. Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
And then he has Sue Whittaker. I hope I said, did I say that? Did I, Thomas? Shake your head, yes or no? No. Okay, can you please say the last name?
Whitaker.
Whitaker. Thank you, Connie. See, what would you do without your team? And just so everyone knows, I wouldn't be at all anything I am without all of them. And that's like exactly like what Rory and Tanya, I mean, it all falls on all of us doing our part, right? To continue growing and making us who we are. But I did see Sue here. She's the latest. She is to our team, and she is definitely she's served in the military. Like there's so many different things, but she has just put in like to help training and do just go above and beyond. She's actually, I think I've tried to tell her, put the brakes on, because I don't want her to put herself in like exhausted, and telling her she has to remember herself. But she was here, and there's so many more people. Like, just like I said, I share a lot of, and I could go on and on, but I'm going to stop right there. Sue, are you here real quick?
Sue, what was it? Sue?
I saw her before, but
Sue Whitaker?
yeah. Susan, it may say Susan.
Hey.
There she is. Hi.
Hi. Don't know what else to say.
It's okay.
Oh,
You just wanted to
Thomas
say-
only lives 30 minutes up the road.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much.
That's quite a thing, right? Because we're all spread out so much. I mean, that's awesome.
Oh, I want Paulette to please come on. Paulette is, I think she's been really truthfully, I think, if I'm not overstating it, I feel like you've been Kathleen's right-hand lady. I feel like you've done a lot to help, and I know you do a lot behind the scenes. You always step up on the phones and Goya and help out there too as well. You're just a sweetheart. So will you come on and say hello and help introduce anybody that we forgot and your team?
Well, unlike everybody else, I want to thank you and Roy both for allowing us to be a part of this family. I started this right after I retired, and I love doing it. I've had ups and downs. I've had health issues, and I have some great people that back me up whenever I am under the weather, so to speak. I have two instructors. One of them is Tammy Irving, and the other is Jen Smiley. I would appreciate both of them would come on and say hi. I know they're here. I saw them earlier.
Hi. We love you, Paulette.
Tammy's got a halo over her head, but don't let that fool you.
Hello. I didn't realize that was there. I'm so sorry.
These ladies have helped me, I mean, tremendously. They're both technically savvy, a whole lot better than I am. And they have taught me a lot of things, and it's just easier with knowing that they're there to back me up. So thank you both, ladies. And I have one that is out sick tonight. His name is Michael Muschet. I can't say his last name. But he does a lot too, as far as helping our whole study halls. We have two study halls, one on Wednesday, one on Sunday. And he's there about every single time. And so are these ladies. So I just want to say that I appreciate them. And Kathleen has an instructor also. Her name is Sue Grouse, and she's also been a big part of our groups and has helped a lot. She does a BRT with me on Mondays. She shows up at the other one I do on Wednesday, so she does a lot. And helps us all going. So, Sue, how about you saying hello to everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Jen, did you ever say hello?
Didn't hear her.
I seen your camera come on, and I didn't hear you say hello though.
Let me ask her to unmute again. Jennifer Smiley.
She's up there now. Yeah, there she is. Say hi.
Hi.
She usually has a hard time finding her mute button to unmute most of the time.
Yes.
I love that.
But I'm like some of these others. I have a small team, but we are starting to expand out a little bit. We're doing the assisted V marketing, and since we started doing that, we've rolled in several PBSs that we weren't getting before. So that's well into the good. So we're just hoping we get bigger as we go.
We definitely will. Thank you so much, Paulette. We
You're
appreciate
welcome.
All right, next up is another one, but I just you guys get to see her a lot, and she does a lot of things behind the scenes too. And but we just couldn't run without her, and that would be Mrs. Linda Horn. We love you, Linda. You come on and say hello.
Love you guys too so much. My family. I've got a few. We're growing like everybody else. We may be small, but we've got a lot working V marketing. I want to shout out to first my MSI, which is Nell. She had some tragedy, so she's not able to be here tonight. Underneath myself, I've got a couple of GSIs. I have Delbert Gardner. You want to say hi, Del?
Hello, how's everybody doing?
There he is. He's amazing. He's willing. We talked a little bit. He may be stepping up and helping with study hall. I appreciate that. And my second GSI is Joy Allingham. Can you unmute, Joy?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Joy. Yep, she's growing too. They're both steadily working their remarketing, trying to bring people in. They're both also on the support lines, and I'm grateful for the spots that they can fill in. On Nell's team, we've got Trevor Aarons. Trevor, can you unmute and say hi?
Hi.
There he is.
There he
And
is.
he's a massive help to Nell as well. Always willing to step up and help her out. He's going to be taking her BRT calls on Thursday to help her out. I've also in his ear about some of the training, because I know that with my team, it shouldn't always be me. People get tired of hearing you. These fellas have a niche that they could share with the team and grow and be fantastic, right? So let's see here. I'm going to go back to mine. I've got some up and comers. I've got Paul and Sylvia Valadez. They are hitting the ground running. They're working V marketing. Paul told me that his PBS is completed. They haven't been here that long. But he's doing phenomenal, and they're just growing leaps and bounds. I've got Ken Brazani. Ken is doing his best. He does his V marketing. He's gonna land some. He's brought a couple in. And then I've got Amy. I've got Talon Taylor, and V marketing. We have Andrew Pierce doing the V marketing for our team, and he does that 4 or 5 days a week. So it's kind of that personal thing that maybe they could ask questions where we don't want to bother the other ones that are doing V marketing as far as that goes. And I know that Renee Herring is Trevor. She's doing amazing. She's coming along, and I know that there's many others that I'm probably forgetting. But we'll get there. We just keep building. So thank you for giving us those leads. We surely appreciate it. Trevor, did you want to call anybody out? Because I'm not real savvy of your members.
Yeah, Trevor back on here. There we go.
Yep. I have a couple of people who are really, really stepping up and doing well. They are relatively new. I have Lorna Coleman. She's gonna be something special. And I also have people like Gary Perez, who is trying. He's struggling a little bit at it, but he's trying. And last but not least, I have Miss Bohinger. She's doing really, really good.
Carla, yes.
And I expect her to, yes, I expect Carla to be really, really good in a short space of time.
Fantastic. All right.
That's it.
We thank you very much, Rory and Tanya, for everything that you give us and the support and the training. Keeps changing, but we're grateful, and that's all I have.
Thank you, Linda. Also give a shout out to Don Havey. I think is on Nell's team as well, right? And
He is, but he's not here.
Oh, okay. I
Yes.
just wanted to put that up. Anyway, thank you so much, Linda. We just couldn't do it. What we do without you. We love you. And next up is an amazing lady. I think you're the only one, Melissa, that I have not met in person. And that's because we have a good old farm girl from South Dakota, and she is just such a sweetheart, such an amazing lady, and she's a great team. And she's growing, but I'm going to change that. It's my goal this year to meet you in person. So it's happening, whether I fly there or fly you here.
We got
So-
Melissa and Andy.
oh, that's right. I haven't met Andy in person.
I think he was finding a way to slip away from us. Like he's slippery, that one.
Yeah, that's true. But Melissa, come on in and say hello and introduce some of your team.
All right. Here, I apologize, you guys. My camera is not on tonight. I'm fighting a little case of influenza, so you don't want to see me tonight, I promise. But so yeah, I have Miss Rochelle Triggs. She this lady works her butt off on a daily basis. She works full time at her job, and then she also works Goya. And she helps her team every single day. I see her giving away BRTs to help her team grow on a daily basis. So she's not only trying to grow herself, she grows her team as well. So she's one heck of a team player. Rochelle, are you on? You're on here tonight. Can you unmute?
Hello, everybody.
There she is. She's a superstar. And Rochelle has a great team growing too. LaRuth and Candy and Mary and Kelly. Who else is there, Rochelle? Wanda. Yeah, Wanda's our Spanish team gal. All of our Spanish leads go to Wanda. She does awesome with that. So yes, thank you for everything you do. You're awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, Tanya and Rory.
Thank you, Rochelle. We love you.
Yep. And then I have my two Karens, Karen Needham, Karen Weatherford. Karen Needham is my early bird on Goya. She's up at the butt crack of dawn to take those calls, and she's our techie. She's our team techie. And Karen, yeah, and Karen Weatherford, she's on Goya and taking calls with us. And let's see, I have Gordon, who is in Cuba right now.
And Karen Needham, say hello. So we
But
can
yes,
see.
I think Karen Needham and Weatherford are both here.
Okay. Let me see. Karen Needham.
Hello.
There we are.
I said hello.
Good. Oh, I didn't hear you. There you are. And Karen
Yes.
Weatherford can say hello so we can see both of y'all. The Karens, I love that.
Those are my Karens. And then I want to give a shout out myself to Angie Bond. Angie, she's an incredible team leader as well. She keeps us all organized and on top of things. She works Goya and she just builds and works hard every day too. So just wanted to give a shout out to her as well. And that's all I have for tonight. Thank you, Rory and Tanya. I love you guys to pieces.
Thanks, Melissa.
Love you too. Babe, I could just talk about everybody forever. This is like a great gratitude call.
No, I love it.
Do you think we have time to do what we're going to announce, or should we make everybody wait till next week?
Either way, but we got a couple more MSIs. Let's cover it. Let's go to Mr. Niall Eddy. You guys get to see him every week. He does so much as well. I mean, we definitely, if we ever need someone to fill a call or do anything, he's the first guy we call. So he is just that person that's got our backs 100%. We love him. So Niall.
Well, I think everybody knows how much I love it here and how much I love you too. That's why I call you family. And Tanya, I'm setting a lot of goals right now too. And one of my goals is to meet Melissa. So we're on the same page. And Melissa, we're gonna meet, even if the three of us have to rent a Jeep, go and drive around to all the ranches until we find you. When that snow goes away. So I love it here. I love what we do. I have passion for what we do. I want to help protect this forever. I've got all of that just, funneling down into a whole bunch of people. This is hard because somebody's going to get missed, and I fear that. I fear that a lot. I'm just going to start with humongous gratitude for the team that I have, for the people that have been brought into my life to help us build this and help us take this forward. It starts with my number one student. Dina is, she's the MSI. You guys got to hear from her, but she's still my number one student. And Rory, I remember you telling me something a long time ago about being replaceable. And when the student passes you up, one of your students passes you up, that's a great thing. And I've never really felt that in 3 decades until Dina went and became number one in the company. At first, it was like, oh no, that's cool. And I'm telling you, she's very competitive. You guys they've been at my house. They see her. She works her tail off. She puts in more hours than I do some days. And we have that thing that we do. One more call. Hey, one more call. One more call is probably the next one. One more call. It's not 9 o'clock yet. One more call. And that's in her DNA. And that's what I love about her. My first MSI, my number one student, also became my life partner. And having that inside the same house, and she has the same love for you two, and the same love for the system, and the same love for the whole team that we're bringing in. That's hard to find. So I feel blessed to be a part of this. But we got there's so many people hitting with momentum right now. And I don't know if I should start at the top and go down to the up and coming CSIs, or start at the CSIs and go up. After Dina, the first MSI, we have a PSI in the group, which is Estelle. Estelle is, Linda will tell you she's our go-to at night on the Goya inbound line. She's always there. Anybody needs a shift field, Estelle is right there to fill that shift and help out. Every single evening, 7 nights a week, she's always at the end of the day to help out. In my group alone, whether it was Skype or whether it's WhatsApp, every call we ever had, she's there consistently every day, putting out the reminders, letting everybody know when that call starts, what channel it's on, what time you got to be there, what's happening, what we're training on. Stella is like one of the most consistent people ever. Was I supposed to let Dina unmute first to let her say something?
She already did.
Okay, then Estelle, you can unmute, I think, if we have her.
I'm here.
She made it. The camera is not working, but her mic is. Good deal.
My system just crashed a little while ago, so I'm back up.
Good deal. You're a
Thank
blessing
you, thank you, Niall. I appreciate the kudos.
You are a blessing to any team, but I'm glad you're on my team.
Thank
and then
you.
I have 2 GSIs, which is Karina Belcher, and a lot of you know her. Karina has, from the very beginning when we met, what do you need help with? What can I do? And then it was, how do I get better at this? How do I get better at that? How am I going to get my site where I want it to be? How do I get Google AdSense? She's always, what's the next step for me? What's the next step for me? What is the next step for me? So then she's teaching her students that same way. And they're like, what's the next step for me? And I know she's got a good team of people that are starting to come up and get really consistent and getting into marketing and getting Google AdSense and getting their pages done. Karina's just, Rory, she's one of the consistent hitters. When I first met her, I found out she was in the NASCAR. I thought, okay, let me test her. And I had 3 mechanics looking at one of my trucks, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. And I got on the phone with Karina, and she said, oh, it's this, this, and this. And she was right. She troubleshot my truck over the telephone. And I thought, that's a unique human being right there, because that's the hardest thing to do. You can accomplish whatever you need to accomplish. All you got to do is just set your mind on it, Karina, and you're going to do amazing here. Just drive through the wreck. And that was that NASCAR analogy that made her go, oh, yeah, it gets chaotic sometimes, and it gets busy sometimes. Just drive through the wreck. So she's always been, we got 3 study halls every week now, and she's going to be running one of them. Karina, where are you at? Unmute and say hi to everybody.
Thanks, Niall. Yeah, talk about cars, I'm all on it. Nice car.
I'm right there. My daddy taught me well. And
Yes,
thank you,
ma'am.
Tanya and Roy. You guys are amazing, and I love all that you do. And I do have a few of my students here. I have actually one of my brand new students, David. Can't wait to get going with you a little further. And Joanne. Joanne is always on these calls, no matter what. She's battling her health again, but she's here.
Yeah, Joanne's amazing.
Yeah.
And Tracy's here too, right?
Yep. And Tracy
They
and
got-
Rick are both here. They're both moving on up slowly but surely. Hey,
Tracy's getting some consistency, and I think her two kids were like the first two students to register for Brain Food Academy, right?
yep.
Was that it, Rory? Weren't they? Yeah, or one of the first couple anyway.
Summer was.
Yeah, what a great circle. Yeah, you're a blessing. Thanks, Karina. And then we got Kathy Ashby, who most of you know. Kathy is always willing to help anybody, anywhere, anytime, do anything. And she's probably been here. She's been here for a while, very consistent. And she told me recently the same thing Karina told me, that Karina said, I want to be the next PSI. I said, good, you will be then. And Kathy said, I want to be the next PSI. And I said, well, good, you will be then. So they're both focused. If you didn't know, Karina, you and Kathy are in a race for PSI. I love friendly competition. It is definitely friendly between them. So Kathy, where are you? You angel in Tennessee, unmute.
I'm right here. I'm
There you
right
are.
here, Niall. How are you?
I'm doing good. I've never met anybody facing as much adversity as you. If you keep a smile on your face and hold your head up, keep working.
Yeah, she does.
Thanks,
And Rory
darling.
Tanny found out recently you make incredible cookies.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hadn't baked in a while, but I still know how to do it. I got the recipe. I do have to tell you, I've got some students on here tonight. Bruce, I can't say his last name. I spelled it wrong and everything else, but I love him to death. He's another Tennessee guy, and he's getting going. He's still working a full-time job while doing this, but he knows what he's doing, and I can tell that he's going to do a great job and build a great team. And I've got a brand new student on here tonight that we're still doing her session 1. If our computers would quit crashing and everything else that's happened to us in the last 2 days. But she is amazing. She is going, she's going to go far with this company. I can already tell you, she is going to go far. You know how sometimes you just know when you meet somebody, she's got the personality for it and the drive, and she is going to do amazing. So, got a lot of great team members, people I've inherited, that I love to death. I love you all, and just so glad to be here. Rory and Tanya, y'all are amazing. I just thank God every day for y'all that He led me to you. So, and I'm so glad that I got adopted by Niall. He's my adopted leader. So, glad to be here with this team. It's a great place to be.
Thanks, dear. All right. So those two, Kathy and Karina, are my GSIs, and Kathy's running study hall also. That's what we have 3 study halls a week. Karina's doing one, Kathy's doing one, and Dina and I take turns doing the other one. So 3 study halls a week. We make sure that there's a study hall somewhere for somebody to plug into, no matter what the shift they're working. Now we had a handful of CSIs, and this is where I thought I was gonna miss some people. Dina took care of a couple of them, took them off my list, but Susan Bass, when I talk about adversity, not just like, getting a cold or taking a week off. She like move across the country and have to take a couple months off while doing so, and then come back, and she'd get back to work. When she get back to work, she has a fire like nobody else I've ever met. And then, she would move again, and she has done so many incredible things over the time that I've known her. But when she's home and she's ready to go to work, she's a V marketing maniac, Rory. You already seen that. So she hit CSI on her way to GSI, and she already has a somebody that's almost CSI underneath her. Susan, Roy and I got to meet you in person when we went out to Texas. What was that, Great Wolf Lodge? Where it was when we were out there. She came to visit, and when she came to visit, we just felt that energy. We both looked at each other and went, yeah, she's got that it. She's got it. So I'm glad you're focused again and back to work, and you'll be a GSI before we know it, Tanya.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Susan, unmute, say hi.
Oh, Susan, let me get her. Susan. All right. Say hi, Susan.
Hey, I have to say, Niall has helped me through some of that adversity. I have a new phase in my life that I've never done, and he's taught me how to navigate it. So it's pretty awesome. So thanks.
And you got
Thanks
a
for what y'all
student
do.
underneath. You got a student underneath you. You want to give
And I
Maricel a
have
shout out?
I have a rock star underneath me. She's brilliant. Her name is Maristelle. So Maristelle, if you would unmute and say hello, almost to CSI. Google AdSense in 4 months. Amazing.
Yeah, she's right up there at the top. Maricel, sit out here. I'll hit her button.
Say that last part again.
She did.
She finished her pages really quick. It got Google AdSense in 4 months after joining, and she's
she
got
is
9.
a genius. Yeah.
And
And
she's got 9 students about to hit CSI, right?
Yeah, she's about to hit CSI.
Oh my gosh.
I've got them.
That was great.
Maricel, say hello.
Thank you. Hi.
You're amazing, and I'm gonna make you get on and talk and train and talk about the work ethics and how you did what you did. How much Rory probably wants to know how you did what you did, which is a great thing to see. You're doing incredible, amazing, actually. You have 9 students now, and you have 1 more to go to get CSI, right?
I have 3 that has agreed already now. I just haven't had the time to do the sign
know.
up, but they will join in the next week. But I can't do all this without you and without Susan. Thank you so much. And thank you to Tanya and Rory as well.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for all those leads.
And thank you for answering that ad. So you ended up in Rory's database, and Susan was able to call you. All right, fantastic. And so we've got like a bunch of other people about to hit CSI, but Rory, we got something exciting with seeing somebody get back to work from down under, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah. So she's on here tonight, which is always great to see her. Katrina Hicks. Over the last couple of years, there's one person in Australia that has reached out once a week or every other weekend, both says, "Hey, now how you doing? What's going on? What's happening? What am I missing? Any good updates for me?" She has stayed plugged in while she's dealing with everything that she had to deal with over there. So, and now she's back to work and she's doing BRTs, and the ones that need called that are not on her time, she's putting on my calendar and I'm calling them for her. So I'm excited to see her back to work too. She'll probably be another CSI pretty darn quick. Katrina, where are you at? Unmute.
Asked her to, she's not unmuting. So, okay, we love you, Katrina.
Hope she didn't fall asleep.
Hello.
She's there.
There she
Hello.
is.
Hey,
Where you
this
at?
is most like I've got so many things, but firstly, Tanya and Rory, hey, pleasure, and yeah, totally. And Niall, my adopted, look after, he's my man. And Dina, I'm just so happy for you both. And this meeting has been totally amazing. If for any meeting I should not have missed, it's this one. Do you know, it's been such a walk down memory lane for everybody seeing, oh, look, it's between, I mean, Andy, I see a lot, Nell, I don't see too much. Hearing Kathleen's not doing great, but yeah, definitely that all of you, Candace, like it is so many. It's like a walk down memory lane, and it's so nice to be able to see you all again because I don't always actually get to see you. So yeah, this is a total pleasure, and I am so happy to be working with Noel and feeling a bit more on track. So I really totally love you guys, and yeah, pleasure. Thank you so, so much.
Welcome back. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Thank you, Dans.
Yeah. So, and Tanya, I just got so many new students that as I meet these ladies, is blow me away with how fast they're picking up on things and how fast they're doing things.
Yeah.
You're going to see a name soon, Alma Prado and Pat Young. both of them just came in and they caught on to everything so quickly, and they're working away. They're attending study halls. They're attending all the meetings. I don't know if Alma is on tonight. She's in California, but Pat might be on tonight. We got to check. I can check Pat, but both of them, the people that we're meeting right now, we went through a funny season, Rory. October up until November. And then after November, things started to change. I could feel that shift. And the people that we're meeting now through the leads are just incredible. And Alma and Pat are two of those incredible people. I don't know if they're here. Pat, if you're here, raise your hand. We'll unmute you, let you say hello. No. Alma, if you're here. Yeah, Alma's here. Let me ask her to unmute.
Be quick. We got 4 more MSIs, guys.
Oh,
I guess we're going longer tonight.
Alma, you can unmute. I asked you to unmute. This is a young lady that has an amazing maturity and how she gets things, how she's working. Where you at, Alma? No. Can you unmute? I asked her to unmute, but I guess maybe not. Anyway, you guys will get to meet her soon then. Might be shy, might be late, might have just stepped away. But they're incredible people. This team is just growing. Like, it's amazing, Tanya. It's amazing. I love all of them.
All right. Well, thank you, Niall. We're just going to move on real quick because we do have 4 other instructors, and I want to make sure that we get to say hello to their teams and show some love to them. So the next MSI is actually Shane Belcito. He's been here, I think, probably just as long as Donna, and he is not able to join us today, but we have his amazing PSI, Chris Babb. So Chris, we come on in and say hello.
You bet. No, I'm excited to be here tonight, standing in for Shane. Shane's doing grandfather duty. You know how that goes. So I know he's busy up there enjoying getting to be with that new grandbaby. His team is amazing. We've got a lot of people that are growing, people that are really moving. And, a lot of his have already been mentioned. Students of his that were MSIs already progressed up in the ranks. And, I've been fortunate to be with Shane for 6 years now and have reached PSI. And I've got a couple of up and coming CSI students that are really working hard. They're building their business. They're working the V marketing, growing their teams. That's Philip Warner out of Minnesota. Come and say hi, Philip.
Ask him to unmute. Philip, say hi.
And I also have Tamara Patton while he's coming on. Tamara just recently moved from Virginia to Texas. She's growing her business, building it hard, and she's got some new students that are on. First time student on tonight, Nandu, and glad that you're here. They're all working really hard, building their business. Tamara, you can come on and say hi as well.
Hi, hello everybody.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm one of those perhaps slippery ones they spoke about earlier. I'm doing my best. I'm handling some new Texas things like bending over and finding snakes in my flower bed. We don't have that in Virginia like that, but I'm hanging in there. Niall said have a margarita, so whenever I feel real down, I'll have a glass of wine or a margarita.
There you go.
I hope to be more visible. I've been trying to attend some more of the classes. I'm kind of proud of Nandu. He's from the Bhutan, Bhutan. If he's on here, smallest country in the world, I think, right beside Tibet, Himalayas. So he's in Pennsylvania, but he's kind of brand new, but he's attending the meetings. I just feel like he's got it. He's got that triple R factor. I'll say X factor. But just wanted to say hey and appreciate everybody's patience. And when you come into the study halls, it takes a while to learn, but you guys know so much. And it's always a learning experience listening to Tanya and Rory. You guys, I can get emotional. They're just a wonderful couple. I just love them. I tell people, how can you be this successful and just still be down home and just approachable? I just think it's wonderful. Sorry to be emotional, but I think you guys are great. And I'm so excited. All this stuff about the seed oils and the food. And I get so excited. I'm like, People are getting it. I swear to God, I told my son doesn't get it. He's 25. 20 or 30 years ago in the supermarket, when I'd say, hi, ma'am, because my son would say, Mom, just don't talk. You talk too much. But I'd say, ma'am, if you're shopping for your child, that has aspartame. And 20 or 30 years ago, they say, are you not American? You don't love America? This is American food. People don't say that anymore. People are listening. And Rory and Tanya, you guys are spot on with your programs and what you target. So here I go talking too much, but I just wanted to say hey to everybody, and I hope to learn so much. I'm trying to practice a little bit. Stacy might be proud of me a little bit more if I can branch out more into some AI. I'm trying. But just a shout out to say thank you so much, and you're just awesome people, all of you.
All right, and Philip there is also.
Yep, I'm here. I just want to say thanks, Tanya and Rory, and thanks to Shane for making the call to me. And we're here for the long haul.
Awesome. Thank you, Philip. Also have Cheryl Smith here. She's ran into some adversity lately, but she's up and coming. So I'm looking forward to her really get going. So that's all the ones I've got right now. Tanya.
Thank you, Chris. We appreciate you. We love you so much. Got to meet him and share a lot of time with him. He's just an amazing human being. So thank you. Next up, we have an amazing lady as well. You guys, I keep saying that. I know I'm not overusing it because these people are really amazing. They really are. When you get to meet them and we have that one-on-one time with them, you'll know what I'm saying. But I'm Miss Sheila. She's just a giver, and she has just that big old brain of hers that I don't even know which one's bigger, Sheila, your brain or your heart. I don't know, but you're just a fabulous person. We love you so much. So you want to come on and say hello?
Hey guys, yeah, it's me. I need to get some sleep. I think I'm challenging Rory on sleep here. With this new stuff that's come out. My husband's been fussing about me not coming to bed. But yeah, this is a great place, guys. Just the technology and the things that we get to do to become more independent. This is a great vehicle to do that with. You can share your passions through your websites, through the different things that we have to offer here. As you know, I'm a writer. I'm passionate about writing, letting people know things, how it works. I'm one of those Ks. Once I figure it out, I want everybody else to know how it works. So, my team is growing. I've had fluctuations with really big teams, and then it dwindles down, and then they come back. So we're in that rebuilding process like most people are. COVID kind of stuck a lot of people, got them scared with finances and stuff. But now that we got a new regime in, we got new presidents in, we got new programs coming in. So I think people are going to be looking for new alternatives as well. And one of the things I want to say is my team is amazing. They've stuck it out. And one of my first students, they always say you go through that 100 and find your little red balls. You know, you find the 6 red balls. Well, I had a bunch of pink ones along the way, and then I found a red one. And her name's Shar Hess. She was my first MSI. Come to find out, she's not feeling too well today. So, but she is my first MSI. We actually found out that we lived literally about 5 minutes from each other at one time. But she had to move all the way to Florida before we connected with each other. And we do visit. I visit her as often as I can. We're heart sisters. And she has a really good growing team. I'm going to mention some of her teammates. Lori Houlihan is here. And for those of you that's been on a while and you have a student that you just don't mesh, but you know they can do it, I actually gave Lori to Shar, and they clicked. Me and Lori couldn't click, but she didn't give up. And now she's growing. She was building a team. They did have some health issues, but she's back. She's trying to get some things going. And but she and her husband now is with her, Bill, and we've met them on every trip, seems like, and hang out, and we just have the best time. So I'm glad to see Lori's back.
Lori, say hi.
Her and Bill.
Hello.
We need to get together again.
Yeah.
And then Shar also has Miss Wanda. She is a growing student. She is not, she's actually fairly new. She is working on her website and getting that ready. We will be getting her in Google AdSense hopefully within the next few weeks or so. So she is growing, her and her son. And then she has 3 new students that is just leaps and bounds, leaps and bounds. Connie Theed and Kay Terry. Their teams are growing. They are fairly new and they come to study hall every week. They rarely miss. And they are growing. They ask the right questions, they do the right things. They're working their leads, they're making those appointments, and they are really going. I know Connie's here. I think I saw Kay a while ago. Terry, do y'all want to say hey? Some of them might be kind of shy. They might not want to say anything.
What's
So,
their Connie's name?
Connie
Connie's
Thede,
name?
Thede.
Okay. I think Wanda's here too.
And then Kay
Yeah,
Terry.
that's me. I'm here. I just love this group. I love to write, and I'm thrilled to death. I finally got 3 absolutely free, 3 new students, and now I'm struggling trying to train them all. But it's been fun. I really enjoy it, and thank you so much for the opportunity.
Wonderful. And then Kay, she actually has a first name, Tio, I think it is.
Tiola.
Yeah, Tiola.
It's Tiola. But my grandmother was the same name and we lived in the same house. She raised me, so we couldn't have 2 Tiolas in the same house. So she was Tiola May and I was Tiola Kay, so I got called Kay. But I appreciate everything everyone does. I really appreciate you, Sheila, and Shar too. But I love everything about this. I got a new student tonight, too, so I am growing. I'm 2 away from CSI, so
wonderful.
I'm trying. And I've got a lot of people in the pipeline, as they say, to recall and get with, but I do enjoy it, and I really appreciate the opportunity.
Thank you, dear. And then and those are short. And then we have our special boy. I call him my special boy. He may not be able to talk. He is a special needs man. I'm not going to call him a boy. He's a man. And he is a beautiful writer. He has so many challenges. And he doesn't talk much. He uses AI a lot, but he goes in and modifies it. And his name's Riley, and he is our dream boy. I call him my dream boy. He's Shars, and yes, Riley's the man. And y'all can see him, and he's always smiling, but he can come up with some of the amazing questions on his, to help him build. And he's actually going to be setting for his instructor, Kay. So yes, so he's going to start setting for Kay so that she can help him build his team. So Riley, you the man, dog. I'll see you later. And then on my team, we have, everybody knows Mr. Emilio. And he can't be here today. I don't know if he was able to come in. He has actually been dealing with a lot of health issues. And he has a growing team. He actually has a couple of students, Mr. James Berry, who has been coming to classes and is building his website and just getting everything going. And so they're sticking around. And so just if y'all can remember Emilio, he is having some severe health issues. My other student that has been sticking around is Mr. Nick Scipio, and he was my other red ball, and he's one of my CSIs. Emilio is also a CSI, and Nick's growing. He actually retired a couple of, last year from his full-time job, and he is doing this full-time. And he's doing his V marketing religiously. He calls me occasionally about glitches or things, and I walk him through. He always tells me he's not the tech savvy guy, so he always calls me. So I have to walk him through and get him fixed up. But he doesn't give up, and he has. I always tell him he's got that radio voice that he can just talk. So if Nick, you want to say hey if you're still here, and he watches his grandbaby. So sometimes when we call, he and our grandbabies are challenging in the background for attention.
He
So
was here, but I don't see him now, so he must have had to
Okay, he
go.
must have jumped off. Okay. And then we have Pat Prager. She's been with me almost, I think she's been with me the longest outside of Shar. She's also have some medical issues. I don't think she's capable of talking right now. She actually had some things going on, but she also has a student that has been coming, Miss Christine. So her team is trying to grow. They're working on that. She's going through some health issues, but she's still doing what she needs to do. She's working on her site. She does have Google AdSense. It took her about 6 months to a year, but she does have Google AdSense. Nick also has Google AdSense. So my team, just about everybody on my team has it, except for the new ones, and we're working on them. My other student is Joe, and she's my inherited student. And Joe and I had a very volatile background to start off with. But she got with Rory, and Rory let her know a few things, and then she came back and she was like, okay, I understand now. So, and she has just exploded. I mean, when I say she's exploded, she is actually another one of my CSIs, and she really needs to be a GSI, but she says she's not ready to step up into that role yet. But we're going to push her to it. But I know she's going through some medical stuff. She's actually, yes, she had to get some eye things done with her eyes. So she's working on that. She did have some things going on with her voice, but I don't know if she can talk tonight. Joe, can you talk and say hi if you're still here?
She's here. I've asked her to unmute, but I don't know if she's not. Oh, there you go. Hi, Joe.
I'm here. I'm here. Thank you, Sheila. I'm not able to see anybody today, and I've got the eye patches on yet.
Okay.
But I'm good, and I love you, Sheila. She's my angel. I Tanya, someday my goal, I'm gonna start crying, but anyway, someday my goal is to meet you. I want to be able to just, you're an angel.
Oh, thank you.
You're an angel. And Roy, if it wasn't for Roy, I wouldn't be here. Roy gave me that second chance to come back and to keep going. And I don't want to be a GSI. I just want to stay where I'm at because I'm comfortable. I'm not here for the income, so to speak. I'm just here to pay it forward. I love people. And it's just who I am. But I got Sheila. I love her dearly. So thank you.
See you later, darling.
Thank you, Joe.
And Joe, she is religiously working those 100 leads. She's in our chat all the time. Hey, I got too many. I can't work them. And she's passing them down. And our team is literally growing from that. And it's amazing. And then Joe has a student. She has a couple of them. Miss Phyllis Chillum. And she actually got a letter, an invite from Google AdSense without applying to Google AdSense last week.
Wow.
Because we've been going in study hall, submit your pages as soon as you write them. As soon as you get that green, and I don't let mine submit it unless it's 85. I'm sorry. That's just me. I'm hardcore.
Well, no, but yeah, Sheila, yeah, you're amazing.
So she's been submitting them religiously and posting. I have my students post as soon as they finish a page, they have to post it in our chat. Finish a page, post it in our chat. And so they've been doing that. And she got a letter. She's like, what am I supposed to do with this? I said, we're going to show you. So we went over that in study hall and showed her how to put that in there. But this new program, guys, it really opens the door. But like she said, she's got submission or an invite from Google AdSense without applying for Google AdSense. Her site is finished. She's been working on it religiously. But again, she's been asked for Google AdSense. She's like, I didn't apply. I said, but you've been submitting pages.
So I'm gonna just bring this up to everybody. When I told you we guys made a big shift to help everybody, I wasn't kidding. Like, you guys, I don't kid on this stuff. Like, and she that makes me happy. But to answer everybody's questions, we're gonna cover this more in training. Ashley, I'm gonna cover that Saturday. We'll go over the training. This is why the trainings are so important. So important.
So yes, and then we have Miss Yolanda. Her and her son have been working, coming in, and the good thing about, or the amazing team about our team, Shars and I, is that we do have a blended team. We did inherit some teams that had to come up, or members, but majority of our team are still working full-time jobs, and they're still getting their PBSs. They're still showing up to study halls, and our study halls average 2-3 hours. I mean, they just ask questions and we fill in, we do things. So it's amazing to see that, and we're working, we're doing what needs to be done to get things done. And having that Google AdSense on your website is just another check mark to show your credibility, that you are a growing marketer, that you do have a viable site, that you do meet all the criteria. So I just want to say thank you to my team, from Shar all the way down. I appreciate everything that y'all done. I thank you for hanging in there and for doing what we asked you to do, for following the system, for keeping the things up and above board. And Tanya and Rory, thank you for having me.
We love you. We love you, lady.
Thank you.
All right, one more, guys, hang in there. And actually, we could even go to Rory as an MSI in his leadership, but we might get there. But let's go to our last MSI here, and that is Miss Stacy Southward. She quit her job and to be here full time, and she's one of those other people. If we ask her to do anything, if we need help, she's right there. And she even jumps in and asks if we need help, and that's just it's so amazing. And we're so grateful to have that support. So, Stacy, you want to come on in and say hey?
Hi, yep, I'm Stacy, and I've been here since 2017, and I got to walk away from my job. Had no intention of doing so, but I did. I'm going to go real quick here. My only GSI that's on the call tonight is Ms. Barbara Ryan. Barbara.
Hi, everybody. I got two of my own students that are here that are coming up. They really like the new version of doing the marketing, and that's Sharon Hendricks and Carmen Banks. Hi, guys. Thanks.
All right. We also have CSI Andy Salazar. He's kind of quiet on our team. I think he kind of gets on a lot of Rory's calls directly with Rory.
Say hi, Andy. Can you say hi? Maybe. Maybe he doesn't want to, Stacey. I don't know.
That's all right.
How you doing?
Oh, there he is.
There he is. Hey,
Thanks
Andy.
a lot. How you doing?
And I inherited through attrition. I've got Miss Nola Case that is really starting to pick it up, and I get messages from her all the time that says, hey, I got another one to go. I got another BRT. And so it's just going to be a matter of time before she just explodes. I know she had a student on here today. And I've got others that I inherited. I think he's still on. He's my Hawaii guy, Derek Compton.
Nola's on. If she wants to say hi really quick.
Nola. Hey, yeah. Nola. Say hi real quick.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, Miss Nola.
It's happening.
I love it.
The new system's working, right, Nola?
Yes. but it does take work, but it's worth every amount of time.
I agree. Exactly. All right. But I also had inherited Derek Compton and Mahunisa from past instructor here. And I know Derek is on, but I hadn't seen Mahunisa on here yet.
Derek, want to say hi real quick?
Hello.
Please. And then I've got my Spanish gal. I think she's probably on via YouTube. So I'm going to give her a shout out there. Miss Susan Vega. She works in real estate and in the mortgage industry. So lots of late hours. She's always on via YouTube. Lisa Harris and Andy Waldo. Those two are really working hard to get going on it, along with Pam Deal Chance. And I've got a great team. I've got some new guys coming in. Bo and Bill and Pat Bird. Love them three to death. I started all three of them in the same week. And Sam is coming up. He's working a full-time job. So we're having fun. We're having a lot of fun here.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Stacy. We love you.
Love you guys.
Rory. We have this call went later than I expected because we had some announcements to make, but I don't know. Should we wait till next week? I'm glad though, because I think this was important and I wanted everyone to meet everybody. So what do you think though?
I'll round out my people next, like, I mean, because everything's under us, but I have people I work with directly. I want to bring them up, but let's do it next week. And then we're gonna do the announcement next week too, because we lost. I mean, we went late tonight. There's another 85 people that need to hear this, plus the more that's on there. So I'll tell you guys, it's gonna be a very emotional day next week.
And we had a couple of promotions to make, but we will wait and do that next week because I really felt that you guys needed to meet all of our amazing leaders here. So I wanted to make sure they shared a shout out, and I wanted you guys to feel the love of all the team and everything that we have going on here. And you guys, we're really fortunate that we get to have these people work with us that we actually grow to really love. And I love that we have that environment here. I think it's just so important. And guys, one thing I really hope you guys is Rory wants to help you with your financial situation, and I want your financial situation to be fixed so that we can have that time to bring you closer to God. And that's what's really, really important to me as well. I want you guys to have that relationship and to know that truly that's the most important thing. And when we free up our pocketbooks, we free up our time, and time is the most valuable thing that we have. So I'm very, very grateful that we have this platform and we're able to help those who want to be here. But stay with it, you guys. Stay consistent, work and show up for yourself. Show up for yourself like you show up for somebody else, and then push even further because you guys get to decide the life that you get to lead. And it all starts with action and starting here. So God bless you guys. We love you. We hope that you guys enjoy the family that we have here and that you want to be a part of it and you want to work and join our leadership, and we look forward to having you. So anything you want to say, Rory?
This has been good. I'm glad I was here for this too. I moved my next meeting away because I was like, this is fun. And to think, and I know like it's just the gratitude is just amazing. And I want to next week, I think it deserves its own day anyway. It's a big deal. So next Tuesday, we'll be doing more of this gratitude, but it's going to be an extension of what we're going to do today. But no, babe, this was a great idea.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. God bless you guys. We love you. And we wanted to say again, one more time, thank you to all of our amazing leaders here. We just couldn't do this without you. And we really, truly believe in paying it forward. And you guys help us do that. And God bless. We love you guys. Have a great week.